안녕하세요 여러분, 엠스입니다. Hi everyone, Margarita here, and no matter how much I tried to cover up my massive panda eyes from waking up at 5 a.m. every morning to study for TOPIK, they still left a mark. Do you see? Do you see? Right there. Oh, speaking of TOPIK, I'm about to take it. Like right now. Or more like in 10 minutes. But seriously, I am on my way to the TOPIK test center here in London. Please excuse all the loud cars around me. Because I'm taking TOPIK 2, I'm here roughly at around 12 p.m. as it starts at 12:20. Well, the actual test starts at 1 and then you have to get there at 12:20 because registration and all that. But I'm just blabbering at this point because I'm so nervous. You know what? I'm not really that nervous. I'm more excited than nervous, but then at the same time, even if I'm not doing this for any particular reason or cause, still the perfectionist in me really wants to pass, really wants to get a good mark, but I'm also open to completely failing and not doing that well. So we shall see. Put your bets right now before this video is over. Is Margarita gonna fail or is she gonna pass? I don't know. We shall see. Honestly, I'm expecting this test to be quite difficult, and I know it's going to be. I know that I lack a lot of vocabulary. I know that I don't know nearly enough Korean verbs for me to do well. And my writing section is, well, let's just say, I'm not too confident about it, but okay, this is way too bright. I feel like I am on a cusp of just barely being able to pass if the luck is on my side, or if I just get the type of vocabulary and the type of questions that I am just not too comfortable with and I don't really know, I'm probably not going to pass. So I'm right there on the border of that 120 points out of 300, so we shall see how it goes. Oh, look, there's already people gathered right there. I'm here, yay! Da-dang! 가자, 가자, 가자. The sun is too bright, but you can kind of see it here.
Unzip the coat.
Hi guys! Hi. Wait, say hi to everyone who's gonna watch this and hopefully take TOPIK as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So you three have taken TOPIK 1 today already in the morning.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
It's good. It was very good.
It was alright.
It's okay,
Not
yeah.
so bad. Yeah. I mean, first time taking it, so always going to be a bit nervous, but I think it went well.
Did you study a lot beforehand, or did you just kind of like wing it?
I did a bit of studying, but probably not enough, let's be honest.
I took some mock exams, but yeah, it was okay. So didn't study too much.
I mean, this person right here is actually someone I follow on Instagram, and I've learned a lot of Korean sentences from you. So I'm pretty sure you were really prepared. I think this is a breeze for you, honestly.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah? Okay, so you should take TOPIK 2 together with me right now.
Next April. I'll see you next April.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going to be taking it in April too. Like I don't think I'm going to pass today, but you know, you never know. These guys are taking it with me. Yeah, you guys excited? Are you nervous?
Excited's probably the wrong word. Nervous, definitely the more accurate word.
I'm so excited. Like nervous but excited too. Did you study a lot?
Probably over the past 2 days, more than the whole past 2 months.
Not enough.
So not enough.
What made you decide to take TOPIK 2 instead of TOPIK 1?
I already took TOPIK 1 last year, so mine's still valid actually, my level 2, so unlike yours.
Yeah, I know. I took mine 2 years ago. I took TOPIK 1 2 years ago, so mine's expired.
Well, I've never actually taken TOPIK 1. I just took it at home and like it was kind of easy, so I was like, nah, moving on. But yeah, do you guys have anything else you want to share?
Don't be scared.
Yay! You can do it! Fighting!
You might as well like just do it, get the experience, and then if it fails, do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, So I just finished the listening and the writing section. I have like 5 minutes left of the break, which by the way is tiny and totally not enough time to recoup from the horrors of this test. It was difficult, obviously, as I expected. It was going to be difficult, but I guess I had this kind of like naive hope that it wasn't going to be as bad as it turned out to be. Sorry, I'm probably not saying anything coherent right now. I'm like frantically looking at my watch because they're really, really strict on time here, and if you're like 1 second late, then that's it, you're out. So I planned on updating you guys how the listening and the writing section went, but I don't think I have time to do that now. So see, I can't even speak English. So I'm going to go back in, do the reading section, and then just be done with life and update you guys on how that went and how everything went at the very end. So gotcha. Hi guys, so it is the next morning after the exam, and I'm sorry I couldn't film the recap of how it went straight after the exam was over. It was way too dark outside. I was using my new camera actually to vlog, because I usually carry my massive DSLR for it, and I mean, how dumb is that? This camera weighs like 2 kilos or something. So yeah, I was trying out this new Canon G7X. I think this is the Mark III actually, so I'm very excited about it. But I'm still figuring out how to use it and what's the best way of going about it. So if the footage that I filmed yesterday is really, really crappy, I'm really sorry. But what you're here for is a recap of how my Topic 2 experience went, and I made sure to take down notes right after every section was over. Like literally, they would take the test paper away from me, I would pull out my notebook and just start scribbling how I felt and what it was like, because I didn't want to miss any thought in my mind that I had after that experience. So, without further ado, let me read out my notes. Right. Okay. I may have had struggles writing coherently in English after taking 3 hours of a Korean exam, so please bear with me. Number 1, listening was difficult, period. Unexpectedly, period. Writing went surprisingly okay, period. At least, how I planned. So yeah, listening was difficult. A lot more difficult than the listening sections from the mock exams I've done, from the past papers that I've done. I don't know what it was about this year. Maybe it was just extraordinarily difficult. They just wanted to throw that in here for the unlucky us. Or, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't mentally prepared. I feel like this entire test was really about evaluating your mental ability to stay focused, to commit yourself to this one task for a prolonged period of time in this test environment. So it's not really about your command of the language, but more about how prepared are you to take this test, which we all kind of knew already. So yeah, writing though went surprisingly well, and I'm actually not sure if I'm allowed to say this on camera, but I mean, the test is over, so nobody's gonna be mad at me if I say what the writing prompts were about, right? Those of you who know how the Topic 2 writing section is structured, you have 4 short answers, 1 kind of medium-ish answer, and then 1 heck-long essay, which I didn't even attempt to do. And another really big thing about Topic is that you just need to strategically plan how you're gonna spend your time. I've seen some people just do the first really quick short answers and then go straight to the long essay and then write the entire thing and not even attempt the medium graph explaining question. And then there were people like me who did the opposite. We did the 4 short answers and then spent pretty much the entire time laboring over this medium size, I think it's 200 to 300 characters that you need to write, explaining what you see in a graph. So that tests not only your language abilities, but also your ability to look at a piece of information at a survey. Hi guys. Excuse this little interruption here, and my face, and I guess everything about me has changed. I lost the footage. I lost the remaining footage that I filmed that day, which was nice and bright and sunny, and my hair looked nice, and I didn't have all of this shebang on my face, which, to be honest, I do kind of enjoy. We had a YouTube Christmas party yesterday, which I attended, and they did some beautiful, beautiful magic, which I did not want to take off my face, so I slept in this, and I know it's probably bad for my skin, but I don't care, because this, I mean, just look at it. Is it gonna be in focus? Wait, am I in focus? Yes, I'm in focus. Okay. Look at this. I know I've like probably smudged a few flowers off of it in my sleep, but you know, it's still looking amazing. But going back to what I was talking about, I believe I was talking about the writing section and how the exercises, the second question, or like the short answer question, requires you not only to understand Korean, be able to write Korean, and all these other regular things that you should know how to do, but also just your general ability to understand a graph and extrapolate information from a piece of image, essentially. That's also something that is at stake here. So if that is something that you struggle with in your own native language, you should probably practice that too. But moving on, the next thing I wrote was, the talking people are quite distracting when you try to move on to writing. Okay, this refers to the reading and writing section, the listening and the writing section being bunched up together, like there's no break in between them. So technically, you can start on the writing while the listening section still goes on. That's what I did, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'm the kind of person who does not have any issues tuning out any kind of noises. I can fall asleep at a party, I can study on a loud bus, but this was actually surprisingly difficult. I don't know if it was because there was this dissonance between the Korean I was trying to think in my head for the writing and the Korean that was being spoken out loud in the classroom. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the listening section, there's like big speakers in the classroom, and the words are basically blasting at your face, and they're quite loud. So yeah. Next thing I wrote was, I didn't even have time to start question 54, read the question, didn't get it, and that's it. Yeah, that's basically what happened. The question 54 is the last big essay question. There were some people who were jumping straight into that question, but then there were others who were like me, who did the short answers and then did the semi-short, the graph question. I don't know what works better. Some people were hoping to get the long essay answer down and get the 50 points that they potentially might get from that question. Others, like me, felt like, I don't need those 50 points, I just need to pass. So I did my best with the 20-point total of the very short sentence answers, and then the 30 points that I can get on the graph. Don't know how many of those, essentially 50 points, I got, but you know. Okay, next thing I wrote was, reading was tough too, mainly vocab based. Well, that kind of sums it up. Reading was difficult. Duh. But still, the kind of grammar that they have in topic 2, that's like some high-level grammar, very alternative type of grammar, I would say, because the kind of grammar you need to get by in your everyday life is very, very limited and very straightforward. But here, they give you like 15 other ways to express because, or to link two parts of a sentence in a negative connotation. Like, it's just so detailed and obviously beautifully poetic. So that's what the reading section is about, just knowing your grammar, being able to understand a sentence and plop in a missing piece or whatnot. That was difficult. It's very vocab based. I didn't have a strong vocabulary before I went into this test, so I was not expecting to do incredibly well. The last thing I wrote, though, really made me happy, and I'm so overjoyed that I finished TOPIK on such a positive note. I did recognize some words I knew I didn't know before, so that was nice. I did have a lot of time in the end, so what did I do? I just kind of read ahead some of the questions, not trying to answer them, just trying to see how much of the vocabulary and the passage I can understand. There wasn't a lot, but what really made me happy was the fact that there were some words that I knew I didn't know before. Like, before I started studying for TOPIK, I definitely did not know how to say the word information in Korean, which is bizarre because it's technically quite a widespread word, but I just never stumbled upon it. But then when I was studying for TOPIK, I learned it, I memorized it, and there it was, appearing in so many passages, and I was just noticing it left and right, and it made me happy. It made me feel like what I was studying for and everything I was doing was worth it, and it was working, and I am improving my Korean. And now I'm just waiting for the results. Considering when I'm going to be releasing this, it will be a week from now that the results are going to be announced on Thursday, December the 19th. I will record myself live looking at the results. I will reveal my TOPIK score, whether I passed or failed, completely honestly, here on YouTube. I might even premiere it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you wanna feel the suspense together with me? But yeah, I am super excited to see the results, whether they were good or bad. And yeah, if I have to take TOPIK again, April, here I come. I hope you're all are super happy and healthy, and all your loved ones are there with you. I will see you guys really, really soon next week when I release my TOPIK 2 scores. I'm so excited. Okay, bye. Annyeong.